Welcome back to the show. So listen, the action-packed 100th episode of The Amazing Race Canada ended in dramatic fashion last night, giving Canada the winners of this season. Let's take a look.
Couple, Ty Smith and Kat Kastner.
Congratulations to the both of you. I think a lot of people who are following this series were really rooting for you. Not to play favorites, but last night's episode was really intense. In fact, you were in last place for part of it. So talk about what it felt like to get ahead and actually win.
Yeah, for some reason we actually kind of felt at home in Halifax, which was kind of nice. So I think we went into that day and we just wanted to take it step by step because we knew that we're starting in last place, but we know that the race, I mean, you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah.
And as you saw with the backpack situation, you really never know what's going to happen. So we had to stay on our toes.
If it's not a backpack, it's a taxi. Like, come on, it's always something. Right? Yeah. Okay, so listen, for the final leg of the race, the teams had to fly to Halifax. You guys had to battle it out in a ton of challenges as well. So we want to know which one of the challenges for you was the most difficult and why?
For me, I think it was the dancing. I'm not very coordinated when it comes to dancing. It's not my specialty, and I was stressing a little bit, but you kept me calm. You're like, let's have fun with this, and that's really what got us through it.
All right, yeah.
Love that.
Clap for that. That's awesome. All right, so let's circle back to this whole knapsack situation, because you guys were in second place, and then there was a roadblock, and then you leave the knapsack in the taxi. What was going through your mind at that moment?
At that very moment, I think the biggest thing that was going through my mind is, where's Eddie? I mean, we were so blessed with Eddie. Like, our cab driver was so amazing. And at that moment, I mean, all we wanted was Eddie, and we couldn't find him. And luckily, it wasn't downtown Toronto. It was just downtown Halifax. But it was still, I think, probably the most stressful 5 to 10 minutes of our life.
Yeah. Ty, you've worn bracelets all throughout the Amazing Race, and you say that they're your lucky charms. Tell us about the importance of them for you.
Yeah, I think the bracelets, I mean, I've just like randomly just kept them on for pretty much since the accident. I got a tattoo of 16 blackbirds on my...
Can you fill in the audience for those who don't know?
Yeah, so April 6, 2018 was the day that my life changed and a lot of lives changed. We lost 16 amazing souls that were part of our Humboldt Broncos team that year. And as you can imagine, it's been a crazy, wild 6 years, and grief is a very complex thing. And I think I've learned a lot of lessons along the way, and I think surrounding yourself with the right people is obviously a big lesson. And I think for us, I mean, it was definitely just something that kept us going. And you kind of saw that even in the pole climb at OCAD, not far from here. I mean, being able to hear the remember who you're doing this for, I think that was just like that instant what I needed in the moment. And that just goes to show, I mean, how aware she is and her communication skills and like the relationship we have. So
That was so intense. You did it. I mean, you did it, but you needed an award just for that, if I can say that for sure. I like the idea of you talking about what you've learned throughout this process, because this is a really, really challenging show. It's challenging to watch. I can't imagine actually being in the middle of it and doing it as well. You've traveled, you got 10 teams, 6 provinces, 11 cities, 12,000 kilometers, coast to coast to coast. What are the things you learn either about yourselves, about each other, you're a couple, the other people, this country? What do you take away the most?
I think the biggest thing we take away is our mindset and our partnership with each other. We really learned how well we work as a team, and that was so special for us. And then also, really, I believe you can do anything you set your mind to now, and I don't know if I believed that before. And just being in that situation and new challenges every day, and you're forced to overcome things you never thought you'd have to. And it just changed my mindset of what I'm capable of in the future, I guess.
That's fantastic, yeah. All right, so let's talk about the money. Let's get to the money. You won $250,000. So where are we going to dinner? With the money?
I think main priority is probably getting her Taylor Swift tickets somehow. But...
I think you better buy that meet and greet, Ty.
And what are you going to do with the $10 you have left?
Yeah. Yeah, I think for us, I mean, the race was an opportunity where we were definitely always out of our comfort zone, and I think we really love traveling, and we've been able to do Europe together. So we're in about 8 days. We're on a flight back to Europe, and I think.
Yeah. Oh, we can't wait to follow along on Instagram or TikTok, wherever you guys are. We're going to follow you. Hey, congratulations to both of you. You ran a really great race.
Thank you so
and
much.
you won. Congratulations. So listen, the great news is that the adventure continues as the nation's favorite summertime series, The Amazing Race Canada. It is now returning for a landmark 10th season right here on CTV, just announced.
Hey there, what did you think? Drop your comments below and join the conversation. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you can find more on everything from food and fashion to pop culture and current events. See you soon.